Welcome back. It's Thursday. It's time for Drinks with Danny.
Damn right, it's better than yours. It's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you.
And especially when you see a cup like this, I know I automatically think of a Moscow Mule. But today I'm going to switch it up a little bit. We won't be using this glass. We'll be using these glasses. Today we're going to be making Moscow Mule shooters. So a lot of times you want a shot that tastes really good, but also is really strong and something that you can make quickly. When you're ready to take shots and celebrate whatever, you don't want to have to mix up a whole bunch of stuff. So today we're going to make our Moscow Mule shooter ahead of time, put it in our cute little bottle here, and when it's time for you to celebrate, take those shots, you can pour them and they're already ready to go. Okay, so I already have my mint leaves here. You guys already know I absolutely love mint. I have ginger root here. It's a little different. And I have some simple syrup. Also, of course, you gotta have your vodka when making a Moscow Mule. I want to introduce you guys to a new vodka that, it's new to me. It might be new to you too. But this is called As Legacy 97 Vodka. It's local to New Jersey, where I live currently and also was born and raised. And the story behind this vodka is just amazing, and I absolutely fell in love. It is Black owned, and it was started by high school sweethearts who wanted to start a legacy for their family. This vodka also is made with grapes, which is kind of rare for vodka. Vodka is usually made from grains. It's pretty similar to Ciroc. I'm sure you heard that name before, because Ciroc is also made with grapes. It doesn't have that serious bite, and it's a lot smoother, and it also is gluten-free. So definitely check this out. If it's not in your area, you can also order it online. So let's get started and put this As Legacy Vodka to the test. Okay, so I have my vodka, I have all my stuff here. Oh, and one more thing, I have my limes. So let's just get started. First, what I'm gonna do is I have my blender. I feel like I always have my blender. And I'm going to make a ginger simple syrup. Because usually a Moscow Mule has ginger beer, it's kind of weird to do a shot with carbonated drinks. First of all, it would go flat if you made it ahead of time. And if you tried to add it right beforehand, it just gets too confusing and is a lot to drink really, really quickly. So let's just eliminate all of that. So we're gonna take out the ginger beer and just add a ginger simple syrup so we can make this ahead of time and you can take your shots whenever you want. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our ginger root and I'm gonna just drop it in there. I'm gonna add some more. The only way that I found that you can make a very, very strong ginger flavored simple syrup or ginger flavored anything is when you blend up your ginger in a blender. Some people may say to boil it or heat it up in some way in slices, but for me it's not as strong and it doesn't work for me. So I like to do it this way. If you have another suggestion on how to do it, definitely share, let me know. And this isn't super difficult, so we're just gonna put everything in there, cut our ginger up. I'm gonna put a lot of ginger in there because I want my simple syrup to be extremely potent. I want it to be very strong. So you're just gonna cut up all of our ginger. It doesn't have to be in nice, cute pieces because it's all just going in there. You also don't have to worry about the skin because once we blend this all up, we're going to strain it. So don't have to worry about that either. Gotta add some water because, as you all know, you can't blend up just a whole bunch of solids. Then it just gets really pasty and weird and doesn't work out. So just a little bit of water just to keep it nice and moisturized and won't break my blender. All right, got it in there and blend it up. All right. So now, come on. It's kind of hard to open. Have all of ginger. It's kind of pasty. And I can smell this ginger, and it is what I want. So it's good. Might be able to use some of our water. Yeah, there we go. It's enough. Okay, so I have my ginger here, and what we're gonna do next is, I'm not sure if you guys have been watching all my videos, but I've said this a few different times, and I said I will always talk about this, but simple syrups are the best way to flavor your drink, to add some sugar to your drink, and really switch it up. Give your drink some different type of flavors that you normally wouldn't find at a liquor store or something on the shelf, or even at a bar. You can literally make any type of simple syrup, which makes it just so amazing. Like I've said before, it's so easy to make. You literally are just going to combine 1 part water, 1 part sugar, and heat it up. I've also said this before, my little secret is to pop that thing in the microwave. Do not wait over your stove unless you're making a lot of simple syrup and you want to save it for a later time. This is the best way to do it. Just pop it in the microwave, stand by so it doesn't, nothing bad happens or whatever. Make sure you're using a safe container that actually can go into the microwave, and you're good to go. So I already have made my simple syrup. What I'm gonna do now is add my ginger mixture to the simple syrup. Probably don't need all of this, it's really a lot. Just gonna mix it in there. I'm gonna pop it back in the microwave because you want those flavors to infuse together. You want that simple syrup to taste just like ginger. So I'm just gonna go and pop this in the microwave, and I will be right back. What we're gonna do first is add our ginger in there. Got my little funnel here. Strainer, and we're just going to plop it on top there and strain all of that out. So now you have all of your ginger simple syrup going into that bottle. And this is something you don't have to do if you're anticipating a party and you want to make Moscow Mule shots. This is something you can do just in your spare time, ahead of time. If you want to make any type of simple syrup, just do it ahead of time so you're already prepared. And then you're good to go. And you just throw it in your refrigerator. It lasts for up to about 3 weeks. So I'm just pushing down all of that ginger on top because you want to make sure all of that good simple syrup is coming out the bottom, because it just kind of all sits there. It's kind of weird and pasty. So that's done. We have all of our ginger simple syrup in there. It's actually a lot. Like that's pretty impressive. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our mint leaves, just move them to the side for now. Move these to the side for now. And I've already started juicing some of my limes. I'm just going to add a little bit more. Again, you can totally buy pre-made lime juice. I like it when it's a little fresher, so I do like to use fresh limes, but if you don't want to waste your time and energy, by all means, do you. Now we're going to add our lime juice. Get my little funnel here. So this is 2 shots of lime juice. Add that all in there. Nice. Now for our mint leaves. I'm going to take one of our limes actually use this cup to do some muddling since we're not using it to drink in today. Then we're gonna add a little bit of water just to get things moving, and you can muddle it all up. We're basically just trying to get those mint leaves to kind of open up a little bit. That's it. Nothing too crazy. You don't have to do too much because we're going to add these mint leaves to our bottle so they can kind of sit in there and steep a little bit and really, you know, let that flavor come out. So now I'm going to pour some of that juice that we've gotten from that in there. This lime can sit to the side. And we're going to take some of our leaves and just drop them in there. All right. Now it's time for our vodka. I want to see what As Legacy 97 is talking about, okay? So it's time to add some of our vodka in there. So I'm going to add one, two, and remember, this is the big side, so that's actually 4 shots already. 6 shots. And we're going to do one more. 7 for the 97. All right. And that is really it. You can make this ahead of time. If you really enjoy it, you can make it all the time. Just have it chilling in your fridge, ready to go, ready for some company. I'm just gonna shake it around a little bit. Get all those juices in there. And that's it. That's our Moscow Mule shot right there. So, of course, I got 2 here, but I don't even have anyone to drink with me. Let's pour some of that in there. The good thing is the mint leaves don't really come out, so they're just kind of for show in the bottle. I don't even know why I poured 2. Okay, cheers. That is a really, really great shot. That ginger is hitting. It's very, very, very strong. I would suggest, if you're not someone that likes your Moscow Mule to have like really strong ginger, definitely add more lime juice and definitely add some more water in there when it calls for it in the recipe. But that's really good. It's really, really, really tasty. And it's literally like the aftertaste. I just drank a Moscow Mule. That's literally what I just had. It was so good, so tasty. And it's just really different too. I haven't seen this before. I haven't seen a lot of people say like, hey, let's take some Moscow Mule shots. So it's something that if you present it to some friends that are already into this drink, they would definitely be down. And it's so cool. Get some brownie points from all your friends. So definitely cheers. As Legacy Vodka is definitely a winner. It was so smooth, so smooth, so crisp, and this is staying on my bar. This is definitely staying on my bar. I absolutely loved it. Thank you for sending me this bottle. Thank you for reaching out, and you guys make sure you get some too. All right, have a good weekend.